What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Adrian Valdez. Today we're going to talk about the 5 worst things about living in Michigan. If it's your first time checking out my channel, first of all, welcome. Second of all, while you're here, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button down below because I drop a new video every Saturday telling you everything there is to know about moving or living in West Michigan. I'm a licensed realtor here in the state of Michigan, which means just as much as I love to make these videos, I would love more to help you with those real estate needs. So that's my number that's popping up below. I'm the guy who's going to be answering all those phone calls, text messages, and emails. So if there's anything that you need from me, feel free to reach out and we'll get you taken care of. All right, so the first thing we're talking about is Michigan winters. So Michigan winters, famously bad. If you look at any kind of lists about reasons not to move to Michigan, it's going to be the number one every time. So you have winter for about half the year, more than half the year, sitting around 6 months. So if you're adverse to the cold, probably not the best place for you. We got hard winters too. I mean, snowstorms and hail and blizzards. And sometimes you get a rainstorm on the same day you have hail, or it snows in the morning, but it's 75 out in the evening. So it's very temperamental, especially out here in the lakeshore, being surrounded by the Great Lakes. It's just all over the place. Now, I'm sure that Michigan isn't the biggest in unknown weather changes, but it certainly feels like it when you. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is Michigan roads. Michigan roads have gigantic potholes in them. There's no way around it. You'll be driving down the road and you will think somebody's car is breaking down because they will swerve so far into the other lane to get around that pothole. I mean, these things are big. Um, I don't know if it's just a lack of tax dollars going towards them or changing weather, but they just cannot be repaired as quickly as they're damaged. And unfortunately, you're going to find them all over Michigan. So that is one of the biggest things you're going to run into, that it's going to cause a headache for you. If you're not used to them or you don't see them, they can really destroy your suspension on your car, cost you a lot of money. All right, so the third thing that I want to talk about is Michigan lefts. So imagine that you're going through one of the main roads. You're thinking, okay, I'm going to turn left up here, make it to my destination. No. So you're going to have to actually drive up past the intersection, come around through the U-turn, turn back around, and then take a right after crossing traffic to get to that intersection that you originally wanted to turn at. This is known as a Michigan left, and you will see it all over the place. It takes a while to get used to if you never had to deal with them before, but honestly, after a little bit of time, you don't even notice it. All right, now let's talk about education. Well, Michigan has a lower cost of living in almost every aspect. Education is not one of them. With the average costing about $65,000, we are in the top 10% in the United States for education costs. So, congratulations. Now, speaking a little more locally here in West Michigan, our big city here is Grand Rapids. Now, Grand Rapids is a lovely city, lots of stuff to do, and parking fees everywhere. During the week, during the weekend, or even at night when bars are open, you're never going to find a place to park unless you park there early in the morning. You're going to have to use a parking garage. You're going to have to pay for your parking. There's no way around it. Sometimes they charge per hour. Those prices can get really high. But just keep that in mind. It's not super fun to deal with, but it is a fact of life down. All right, and the last thing we're going to go over is snow days, which is to say, we don't really have any, even though we have them. So if you're used to get a little powder on the ground and everything shuts down, that doesn't happen here. You will have to almost be snowed into your house or have the ice so slick that a bus can't drive on it before they cancel any kind of public activity or school. So just keep that in mind coming out here. If you're coming from a southern state, I highly suggest that you go ahead and get a vehicle that is four-wheel drive so that you're not slipping into the ditch the first time you encounter snow. By the way, guys, I appreciate you coming out. We're ending our video here. Just wanted to let you know, again, I am a realtor here in West Michigan. If you have any questions or you need help figuring out the perfect home for you, go ahead and reach me at the contact information here on the screen. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.